On the surface, Alyssa Kalb of Foresthill High School is enjoying life as your typical high school senior, a tremendous student, a homecoming queen, and playing for the Wildfires volleyball team.
Alyssa brings a lot of the positive energy. Whether she's the best hitter or not, or the best passer or not, she brings the heart to the team. If anyone's struggling, she's the first one to make them smile.
I started playing volleyball my freshman year of high school. I started playing soccer my junior year of high school, and when I was really little, I did gymnastics.
But there's far more to Alyssa than meets the eye. At a very young age, Alyssa and her family learned that she had a lot more going on inside of her brain.
The week of my 5th birthday, I was diagnosed with a juvenile pilocytic astrocytoma, and it is a brain tumor that is inside of my brainstem. So it's considered a malignant tumor because of the location. It's inoperable, but it is technically benign because it's slow growing and it is one full ball and not various tiny balls inside of my brain.
Alyssa doesn't remember life without her brain tumor. In fact, she's embraced life with it.
When I was first diagnosed, I would go every couple of weeks to receive my IV treatment, and then after I think 18 months of that, it was moved out to every 2 months, and then now it's just throughout time it's shifted back from 1 month to 3 months, and it just depends what medicine I'm on and what my brain tumor is doing. It just all depends. It's a part of me. When I was younger, my childhood best friend, her name is Kitty, she ended up naming it, so my brain tumor's name is Bob. But it's just, Bob is a part of me. He's my very best friend. He will be with me for forever. I probably won't know life without Bob. It's just, my normal is just slightly different from everybody else's.
While Bob may have taken up some residency upstairs, Alyssa doesn't let him run the house.
I had to grow up a lot faster than a lot of the kids around me, just because I had to wrap my head around this thing that I was dealing with, or why I couldn't go to school because there were too many sicknesses, or why I couldn't play sports, or why I couldn't go in a pool because of my port. When I was younger, there was just a lot of things that I couldn't do. So instead of looking at as the things I couldn't do, I started looking at the things that I could do and the things I could participate in, and that's when it kind of just clicked in my head, as I could choose to be sad and be angry about this thing that God has given me, or I can be happy and I can live life knowing that every day I wake up without having to need help out of bed. That's a day I'm grateful for, and just every day since I've had that perspective. And although some days are more rough than others, I know that it's all worth it and that there's a reason. There's so many people that are struggling in the world, and there's so many people dealing with their own journeys and their own struggles. And I think that just knowing that this is my struggle, and although it's out of my control, I can control how I act and what I do in my life and what my actions are. And I think that that's what I choose to focus on instead of focusing on this thing that I can't control.
And as far as sports, Alyssa hasn't always been able to participate, especially in the full contact sports. So she's really embracing those opportunities while she can.
I grew up watching both my sister and my brother play soccer, and I would just watch them throughout the years, and I was always thought to myself, wow, if I was out there, I think I would do pretty good. And I just created these scenarios in my head with sports, and being able to finally participate in high school, it was really a gift.
And volleyball is such a good outlet for her because of the no contact, opponents on the other side of the court. She does try for a lot of balls, and sometimes I get scared when she dives and be like, oh, be careful. But I try most times to just pretend she's just a normal girl like everybody else, because I think that's what she wants the most, is just normalcy.
Alyssa excels at making the most of what she calls her normal, with school, with sports, with Bob, and with her future plans.
I am going to go to a 4-year university. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm going to one of them. Unfortunately, I have to stay in state because of my specific medical conditions, but I'm going to go to a nursing program so I can become a pediatric nurse and hopefully make a difference in kids' lives that are dealing with similar issues to what I've dealt with. Even when everything around me is falling apart, I can just continue to smile and make other people smile around me, because honestly, the world is such a better place when you smile, and it lights up the world around you. It's honestly just so much better.
From Forest Hill High School, I'm Nick Pecoraro, and this is Premier Preps.